Ultimate Legends are coming to Madden 19 Ultimate Team February 9th, 2019. It's going to be announced that they're going to start to be available as of this weekend. This is what you're going to need to do to be prepared for it, because with so many things going on, I appreciate all you guys, inquiring about what you should be doing, because sometimes I forget certain things, and you guys are right. I have to make sure that you guys are not losing anything when it comes to these new promos. So we're going to jump into what you should be doing right now. Alright guys, so listen, pretty much right now, the Ultimate Legends are going to be launched. It's estimated February 9th, 2019. They're going to be doing the announcement. They're going to be letting us know what's happening, what's going on along those lines, okay? So with all the new cards that they've been putting out, the Honors cards, this new Patrick Mahomes, I just spent a lot of coins trying to get either one of them, Aaron Donald or the Patrick Mahomes. It didn't work out. I might pull some more packs, but that's not what it's about. What it's about is making sure you guys understand what you're getting yourselves into. So pretty much what's going to happen is you're going to get another section of Legends, which is going to be Ultimate Legends. And these guys should be like 98, and they're going to probably require power-ups to make them 99 overall. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to look through what EA Sports is probably going to be doing. Because remember, all of these players usually get an Ultimate Legend. But that doesn't mean that that's necessarily what they're going to do. You see what I'm saying? Because the way that they upgraded Sean Taylor was different than the way that they did it the prior year. So some of the questions that you guys are asking, that's very, very, actually, it's very, very smart of you guys to ask them, is Gmia, do you think they're going to make it the same exact way, where if one guy got an Ultimate Legend, he's definitely, one guy got a Legend, is he definitely 100% going to get an Ultimate Legend? I'm going to say no. Because with the way that they've been doing a lot of their stuff, like, this guy, one of his upgrades was free. You just had to play solos. You know what I'm saying? Like, EA doesn't usually do stuff like that. But this is what the whole purpose is. If you are going to be upgraded, like if you have these players already, that's fine. One of the most major things that people do is they start to go through these legends and they start to get like little parts of the cards, like, because people are going to need these cards in order to get the Ultimate Legend. So if it's a power-up, can you start from the base of the power-up, which all of you guys should have the free power-ups from the solos. Even if you're new to the channel, that's the one thing that I promote, is playing solos. So you guys should know that. You guys should already have all your solos done for the free Legend players. And before I continue to go through this section, I'm going to break off of it just to show you guys what I'm talking about. I didn't play the last couple because I've been kind of soloed out, but you guys should be playing every single solo for the free Legend. You see, I'm only missing 2. But all of these give you a power-up. So say you start off later, right? Say they put out an Ultimate Legend and you need one of these guys. Say you need one of these guys. You can go back and play it. It's there. They don't take these away. But these are going to be the base power-ups for the cards that are coming out. So whatever you decide to get as an Ultimate Legend, you're going to still need to start from the base of the power-up. So if you haven't done that part yet, please feel free to go ahead and get that done as soon as possible so that you'll be prepared for this whole situation. That's one of the major things, and that costs you nothing but your time. All right? You just have to make sure that you have the time ready to, to utilize it to go ahead and do that. That's it. Use your time wisely, though. You know what I'm saying, bro? If you don't feel like you want to start back from the base power-up, that's on you. Just keep in mind that the base power-up usually gives the card that oomph that gets them over the hump. So I always recommend starting from the base power-up, all right? And the videos on this playlist, if you go back and you scroll down through this playlist, how to build your Ultimate Team for free, you'll see that I have specific videos on how to use your, how to power up your players and what you should be doing. So definitely make sure that you're looking into that. Okay, so now let's get back to the whole gist of it. The Ultimate Legends are coming. What Ultimate Legend is important? What do you think they're going to do? I'm going to point this out. Guys like Franco Harris that just got, an upgrade, and I actually have him at 99 overall already, more than likely it would make no sense for them to make an Ultimate Legend Franco Harris. You see what I'm saying right now? You're going to have to look at the players like Steve Smith, Ed Reed. Ed Reed maybe, but Steve Smith, he just got a card. Rondé Barber just got a card. There's certain cards that are probably not going to get it right away. Now, would they start off with a whole new realm? When I use realm, I start thinking of Game of Thrones. It's kind of weird. Like, whenever it gets to realms, it gets crazy. But I'm going to use it to try to justify what I'm saying. It's like the Ultimate Legends might turn into a whole nother thing. They might have something else planned where they're going to pick and choose which one of these guys they're going to make Ultimate Legends, and they're going to give us whole new ones. We don't know that. Ultimately, though, The one thing that we could all be certain of is that most of these cards are going to be eligible to be 99 because you see the little gold 99 characters next to your cards already, so those cards are going to ultimately be able to achieve the 99 overall, some sooner than others. You see what I'm saying? So if you already have players that are 99 and it's gold, that player's pretty much done. Only other upgrade you're going to get to that is probably a golden ticket when we get to the golden ticket part. So you don't really have to worry about anything else in regards to that. But if you go through the cards, like this guy got one, he was part of the Zero Chill or something with Michael Vick and everything. It's certain cards, he got another card, a Ghost of Madden Pass, whatever it was. So most of these cards are not going to get Ultimate Legends right away. Will they get one? Will they release another Randy Moss right now after doing one in Christmas? I don't think so. That would make no sense. It would, but wait a minute. It actually probably would because, like I told you guys before, all of the blue icons that you get that's showing an upgrade to your card, it doesn't mean anything. Your card plays like what the final upgrade tier is on the actual chart that shows the upgrade. I've proven it time and time again. So if they do release a Randy Moss that actually is stock at 99 speed, once he's upgraded through his, you know, from the base power up, that will be really 99 speed in the game. For instance, Patrick Mahomes, he has a 99 stock speed from his card. He's going to throw the ball like a 99 throw power because that's the realism of the card. The attributes and the blue upgrades mean nothing. It means absolutely nothing. So, again, which cards do you have right now that are legends? I'm going to ask each and every one of you guys now. And remember, what I was trying to point out before with the people that try to hold on to those cards and think that it's a good way to make coins, like if they hold on to the bits and pieces of the cards, like say you, you know, you hold on to one of these variations right here. And you're like, you know what? I'm going to come up because they're going to do an Ultimate Legend. That's not necessarily true because sometimes the full card already is cheaper than the individual parts. If you only need one piece to complete a set, maybe you pull packs and you get different variations of it and you only need one, that's the only time that somebody's going to logically spend the coins. Like, it might be cheaper to just buy Cam Chancellor than to go piece by piece in the set. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot of different ways. It's very, very dangerous unless you have the full legend to kind of bet on it, to, you know, to say like you're going to make coins with the individual, because it's going to be all new, you know, it's probably going to be an all new design. So for that question that I was asked specifically, is it good to hold on to bits and pieces of it? It's dangerous. Could it pay off where you get a card that a guy just needs that one piece? Probably, but what's more likely is that somebody's going to end up just buying the full card outright. So, you know, it's a toss-up, and it's something that I don't usually do. I usually gamble by having the full card just sitting there. Because when the full card is there and somebody, once they launch stuff and people are just very, very impatient, they just jump on what's there. They're like, yo, I just want something. And they usually just buy the card outright. So I don't tend to have bits and pieces of it unless I pull it and I forget to sell it. All right? So now that part is done, this is what I'm going to want you guys to do. Because you can see I'm pretty close to having my binder all the way full. I'm going to need you guys to go over here. I'm going to want you guys to go over to Program. And then you guys are going to go over to Legends. Now, this is what you're going to be like right now. As far as this goes, these are just my miscellaneous cards that I just haven't sold. That's part of packs. You know, they're part of the Legend cards, whatever. I still haven't sold it because I just haven't gotten around to it. When you go like that in your settings, these are not going to show the power-ups that you have. So it's going to be kind of weird because they don't have it where they show both at the same time. So you have to go to power-ups. And then you're going to have to look to see what the legends are. Then you're going to have to figure out, all right, I told you about the Franco Harris. No way they're going to do an Ultimate Legend Franco Harris right now. It won't be immediate. It will be later. Champ Bailey was just done in Zero Chill. Maybe I don't know. Ed Reed just made the Hall of Fame. You know, maybe. Like, you see what I'm saying? But these guys are so close to 99. Randy Moss. You see, these are the things that I want to point out to you, right? When you go to the upgrade screen right here and you look at it, even for my newer viewers, my veterans as well, I've proven this to you guys time and time again. Randy Moss is a 96 speed in the game. He's not a 99 speed, which is why a lot of the other players that have the better stock speeds defensively stays with him on certain routes. You see what I'm saying? If they release another card for him and they make it a 99 base with his tier, with the final tier powered up, he will be that true tier. But EA has really gotten to us by making us think that those blue upgrades mean anything. Listen, I'm telling you right now, everything that you have, it's only there for cosmetic purposes. That's it. they have done a horrific, I will continue to tell you this, gameplay-wise, they have done a horrific job of displaying what this shows with the plus up chems to it. Because you see how it's 96 right there? This is what I'm talking about. When we go back and we look at the card right now, and we just click on it, and we look at the actual, like, you know, the arrows pointing up, that's all fake. That's all cosmetic. That means nothing. I will promise you that by the time they put the cards out that don't need the upgrades, your cards would play that much better. And we could make a wager, whatever like that. I've been playing this game for a very long time. I understand what it's doing. It makes absolutely no sense. Maybe in the future they will make it matter. But for now, this is just for overall purposes. So when you do the chems and everything like that, it's all, you know, it's all the purpose of making it look pretty and for chemistries. That's it. That's the only reason that any of this is going on. But Randy Moss is really a 96 speed. We just keep it in our minds and we tweet out and we say things like, yeah, he's really that. But all of us are idiots because they're playing all of us. And it's been very, very, like, plain and simple. Because Josh Allen, when they released that Team of the Week Josh Allen, and he had a base 97 throw power, he threw that ball further than any Cam Newton I had that was maxed out at 99 and everybody else. So at that point is when I realized that EA was playing with our emotions. So that part right there is explained as thoroughly as I can, so that way you guys understand. I do not believe at all that after you have your tier powered up, that the up chems mean anything other than making your overall higher. That is all that it's for. All right, so now as you go through your lineup, you have to look for your legends, and you got to say to yourself, what legend would they, you know, possibly do anything with? If, you know, you're thinking about spending money on packs right now for a Patrick Mahomes or Aaron Donald, what do you think they're going to release first? You have to gauge that before you start endeavoring into a whole nother spectacle, because that's why I don't want to spend my coins now, because I want to wait to see if my upgrades to my players are going to be worth it. Maybe a Lawrence Taylor, maybe something else that's going to enhance my squad. Because again, when you go to Lawrence Taylor and you go to his upgrade, it may show, like right now I have him with the run stuff chemistry and he has 99 block shedding, but he really only has 96. He really only has 93 finesse moves. He really only has 97 power moves. So those are the things that you need to understand. Once you understand that, it'll kind of bring you back. And like for me, I want to get Patrick Mahomes, but because he has the 99 throw power and it's a true 99 throw power, but I don't want to spend the coins right now for him because I don't know if they'll give us a whole new Ultimate Legend that also has 99 throw power that I don't have to invest that much in, and then I can actually raid sell. So, you know, actually raid sell. So guys like Sean Taylor, right? He might actually get one because for the most part, he's been a pretty low overall, and he was part of the free gauntlet cards as a power-up. So when you look at his card, they kind of did him really dirty based on him being the MUT master for the previous year, but that's neither here nor there. That's not what this is about. He really is all these things, 92 speed, 95 excel, all that stuff, right? So it's more, he might get one earlier than a lot of other players because of that, because he's such a low-end card. The reason that I'm pointing this out to you is this. If you already have a legend like a Sean Taylor that's a lower overall legend, it's more likely that you're going to get that upgrade first. The cards that I showed you, the Franco Harris, obviously a lot of these other cards, they're not going to be getting upgrades. They're not going to be doing anything, you know, because they're so close to a 99 already. So, like, guys, maybe a Steve Hutchinson. Maybe guys that you already have. All right? You see what I'm saying? What should you go out and do right now? I don't say you buy any legends. Don't buy anything. Wait until they announce it. You know, maybe if you guys follow me on Twitter at GmiasWorld, the link is in the description box. If I tweet it out, it's real. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if EA Sports says that this is coming, it's coming. I wouldn't do anything right now, though. I would just wait it out and see how it, you know, see what they're going to be putting out. But as far as getting prepared for it, I need you guys right now to start to go through the players that you have and get rid of the players that you don't want. For me right now, the last couple guys I raid sold, like, you know, Michael Vick and stuff like that, I don't care if they give Michael Vick 1,000 speed. That guy sucks, and it's point blank. They made his card terrible. He can't throw the high pass. No matter what his throw rating is going to be, he's just the bad throw of the high pass. And guess what? This is Madden 19. You better be out there high passing. And if you are high passing, write it in the comments. I want to see how many of you guys out there aggressive catching the blood out of your opponent. I just love to see it. But again, we don't want to spend unnecessary coins. So look at, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to be doing right now. These are all my power-ups, right? Marshawn Lattigoat, he probably won't be a part of anything anymore. So we might end up, for instance, right? I can actually power him down because I don't think that for any reason I'm gonna probably put him back on the squad. So it would make no sense for me to really, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like why? It doesn't make any sense. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. I'm gonna power him down. All right. I'm gonna just take everything out of his card because it doesn't really matter what they do to him. I'm not gonna be in. What is this? A core elite Marshawn Lattimore, bro. I still have those. That might be something that's like a nat or something. No, did they just, bro? I just paid for it again. I just paid for it again, bro. Bro, they just got me. EA got me. They just got me hardcore right there. So look, for the cards you don't want, this is what I'm gonna want you to do. I'm gonna want you to go through everything, start powering everybody down that you don't want now, so that you can start to sell it now before everything else, you know, is available once Ultimate Legends launch. This is a very, very good way to get back some of your training points, get back some of your cards that you can then utilize to, you know, to do other things with, so that you don't have to, you know, put yourself in a situation where you have a lot of things and don't know what to do with them. And now look, Jimmy Graham sucks, right? But they might give him a power-up that makes him a little bit better. But even with all of that, he's never going to have spin move because he's too big and lanky. He's just terrible. That guy is always fumbling. He's going to be getting powered down soon, but I'm going to wait to see what else comes out before I do it. So I just wanted to make sure you guys understood that part of it. Now, this is the full screen. I was just showing you power-ups there. When you get to this point right here, right, you got to be able to go through it and see, like, okay, Calvin Johnson, he might get one because his last card is garbage. That card right there, straight trash. Absolute garbage. It is absolutely one of the most ridiculous things ever. It's a terrible, terrible thing. Terrible, terrible situation. So now, look, we go through all the stuff that's happening here. We should have the Lattigoat card, right? Yeah, there he goes. He was a nat, like I thought. So when I powered him up, he was a nat, stuff like that. I'm going to go through everything right now and start to sell stuff off. Like even this Julius Peppers, right? He's part of the power-up. I pulled him in a pack, right? And people were going crazy. You see how much he's going for? 65. People are really spending stuff like that. So I dip in and I get rid of him for 60 because I know his card. People are not going to be going crazy about it much longer because Ultimate Legends is going to be out. And there are going to be other cards that are better. Remember, I'm not using him at the position that they released him at. I'm not doing that. He would have been my user card. So I pulled him in a pack. I just forgot to sell him, but that's how much that 85 overall is going for because people really want it. Now, if you click on another 85 overall, look at the difference in the price. You see what I'm saying? Look at it. That's what I'm trying to explain to you guys. For now, we need to get rid of a lot of the excess things in our binder and start to build up coins now because people are going to start throwing things away. Keep in mind, you're going to be able to, while you're selling stuff, you should still be checking the auction house periodically to try to get snipes because everybody's going to be trying to get rid of a lot of the stuff that they don't want now in preparation for what's coming. All right? So those are some of the tools that I want you to do. But the number one thing is this. We have to wait to see what they release first. Do not break down any cards that you like in assumption that something else is going to be released. Let's wait to see what they have. We're going to chill out. And once it's released, we make our decision because ultimately it's not going to go anywhere. The set's going to be the set. However they do it, it's going to be what it is. They're probably going to give you guys MUT rewards if you're signed up with MUT rewards, MUTrewards.com. They're going to probably give you guys like a starter kit or whatever. So there's going to be a lot of things coming with it. And that's what I want us prepared for. I don't want us to be like, oh, bro, I got rid of this guy and then they released it. No. Keep the players that work for you, and we will build going forward. For those of you guys worried about who my next left tackle is going to be, it's probably going to be an Ultimate Legend. We're going to hold off on it and probably make it an Ultimate Legend. All right? And we're going to go from there. So that's ultimately how we're going to be getting prepared. And you see how fast Julius Pepper sold? So these are the things that I want you guys to do. Go through your binder and look at what's selling at ridiculous prices right now. What's the hot ticket? You know, like Patrick Mahomes, any cards you have like that in your binder, start getting rid of them. And then we're going to go from there with Ultimate Legends once it's launched. I'm going to give you guys all the insight and what we should be getting ready to do. Go ahead and leave that like. Go ahead and subscribe to GmiasWorld Gaming, GmiasWorld Podcast. The links are in the description box. Just scroll through. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love.